Hello, basses. It's Miss Gretchen here. Today we're going to talk about two new notes, and we're also going to look at this fingering chart. So this fingering chart over on the left side of your screen is pretty cool. It can help us find any note we need to on the bass. So here's what we need to know. We need to know that our tapes are right here. They're the colored lines. Here, here, and down here. Those are our four different tapes that we have. So knowing that's going to help us a lot. So on the D string, let's look at that. We're used to playing a 1 and a 4, first finger and fourth finger. This fourth finger is an F sharp. You may or may not have known that. The one that we're going to do that's new is the one right in the middle, which is the second finger. It goes right in between the first and the fourth tape. The trick with this one is that people want to go, oh, I'll even out all my fingers. And it's like, nope, we got to get that second finger all the way up in the middle. It's just like that third finger doesn't exist at all. So on the fingering chart, that's this note's our F sharp that we're used to playing with a 4. And this is our F natural that's used to playing with a 2. The other one we're going to talk about is when you go and when we play a D major scale, you shift up to third position. That's where your where your fourth finger is on the D. And you're playing the second finger for a C sharp. So that is right down here, the C sharp. Well, if I play the first finger, I get a C natural. So now comes the question of how do I know which one of these to use? And when do I use them? So I'm going to erase these real quick. And now we can talk about it. So what has happened is you have we want this one first. Here we go. You have this key signature at the beginning of almost all of your songs. Now, key signature tells us what sharps and what flats to use, or sharps to use in the song. Right now, this one says F sharp and C sharp. So it means every time there's an F sharp, it's going to be an F sharp. Every time there's a C sharp, no matter what it is, there's going to be a C sharp. So that's why up till now, we've always been playing a 2 up here for the C sharp. Now what's going to happen is that the key signature is going to change. The key signature is going to, this is the one we're most likely to see next. And look at that, we have an F sharp, but the C sharp's gone. So that means on our D string, we still need to be using this F sharp. But on the A string, there's no C sharp anymore. We need to be using this C natural. So it means we're going to be using a different set of fingers. What that does mean to you is that it means every time you get a new song, you need to look at the key signature at the beginning. It'll be at the beginning of the line, beginning of the song, and then the beginning of every line to remind you what it is. And you need to look and figure out which ones of them you need to use a sharp on and which one's a natural. So with this key signature, we're going to use a 4 on D. And when we come up into third position, we're going to use a 1 instead of a 2 because we want a C natural. So I hope this has helped, and I hope you have a good time with this.